Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my very last video of 2017. I can't even believe that this year is over already. I feel like this year literally just flew by. Before I get started into the video, I'll say a huge thank you to all of you guys for all of your constant support this year. I feel like I have connected with you guys more than ever this year, and it just makes me so happy that I have you guys in my life. I don't really care about numbers at all. Yeah, do I wish I had like 1 million subscribers? Probably, but the numbers don't really matter to me as much as like my relationship and my connection with you guys. And I feel like just this year I really connected and built a relationship with you guys more than ever. So I just want to say a huge thank you to all of you guys. If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be able to do the things that I've gotten to do this year, and this year has been a wild one. So many things have happened this year, good and bad, but so many good opportunities for me, and I wouldn't have been able to do any of it without you guys. So thank you so much, and I love you guys more than you'll ever know. But enough of me being an emo ass bitch. Let's just go ahead and get into, I didn't even say what this video is going to be about, but I'm sure from the title you guys can see what it is. I'm going to be talking about my favorite products of 2017. It probably will be a long video, so grab a snack, get ready, and let's just go ahead and get onto it. I'm going to separate it in between like face, eyes, and lips because I feel like that's what I have the most of. Start off with face. So the first thing I'm going to be talking about is foundation, and my favorite foundation I think this year is going to go to the Fenty Beauty foundation. I have never found a foundation that has matched my skin tone like spot on, has just made my skin look flawless. Like my skin in this foundation just looks like my skin is naturally flawless, and I love it so much. I already have gone up, I'm already like right here in this foundation, and it came out in September, which is sad, but I love this foundation so much. It's my favorite foundation, I think, of all time. I love matte foundation, so this foundation is matte, but it isn't drying on my skin whatsoever. I know people that have dry skin do not like this. I love it in combination with the primer. I think the primer really helps, and I think a lot of people should try the primer with it because it really does help the matteness with it, and I just love it so much, and I really think that this is the best foundation that I tried all year. I haven't been able to put it down ever since I've used it. Even when I use other foundations now, I just want to put this one on. The thing I'm talking about, and I feel like the rest of the face products are gonna be highlighters and primers. I feel like a lot of good highlighters came out this year. So the first one I'm gonna talk about are the Ciate, what are these called? Just their highlighters. I don't really know what the exact name of them is, but I really went back and looked at all my pictures and makeup details that I posted throughout the year, and I feel like the most that I used was these ones right here, and I haven't worn them ever since I got to the Fenty ones, which that will be next. But I put it on again today, and I just realized how much I loved them. They are so good. I've mentioned this before and I say it all the time, but I do not understand why more people do not talk about Ciate products. It almost makes me mad because they have such good products and they do not get noticed enough. My favorite one is Starburst. Is this one right here. It's like a very pale champagne gold, and it's the prettiest color, and the other one they have is Moon Dust, and these two together combined are bomb, and on their own they're really bomb, and I definitely think I wore this highlighter so much this year. Next ones I'm going to talk about are the Fenty Beauty Killawatt highlighters. In particular, the Mean Money and Hustle Baby duo. I wish that she sold Hustle Baby by itself because I would buy the entire pan of it, because I don't really use Mean Money that much, if at all. I only really use Hustle Baby, and I love this highlighter so much. It's just amazing. And also the Lightning Dust and Fire Crystal duo as well. Trophy wipe, I don't really use it as much. I really just have it as like a collector item because I honestly don't really wear it. I don't think it really looks that great on my skin tone, but these two are definitely my favorites from the collection, and Hustle Baby is definitely my number one. Highlighters I'm going to talk about, I definitely think these were the best drugstore highlighters from this year, and these were the Maybelline Master Chrome. They recently just came out with the Rose Gold one, but the original Master Chrome Molten Gold, I think, just shook everyone. It is such an amazing drugstore highlighter, and if you haven't tried the Rose Gold one yet, I highly recommend it. I think it might be out already. If not, it should be out in 2018, like in stores, but It is already online. Both of these are so bomb, and I use the rose gold one so much right now, and I love the molten gold one when I'm a little bit more tan, or I love to use it on my body. It's amazing. I'm like out of breath. I had so much coffee today and I'm like out of breath right now. But the next one, and this is really funny because I remember when I did a first impressions on this, I honestly was like, it's whatever, but I literally use this so much. This is the Colourpop Gimme More highlighting palette. My favorite one in particular is Bigger and Better. I really wish they would make a full size of it, but I don't really use like these ones, but these three right here I use the most, and I love this highlighter palette. I think for the price that it was, I don't think it's a bad price for this at all, and the highlights in here are poppin'. They are so blinding. I love them. I like to mix Bigger and Better, and then this one up here, which is Extra, I think. I always get confused with their things in the back, but I think it's Extra and then Bigger and Better. Those two together, bomb. Definitely been my go-to for probably the last couple months. Actually no, not the last product. Second to last product is a primer, and I feel like I used this primer so much before I got the Fenty one, but this is the Smashbox Hydrating Primer, and this didn't come out this year. They've had this forever, but I recently discovered it this year and I used it so much. It's almost empty. It is such an amazing primer if you have dry skin. It is so good. It literally feels like a drink of water for your face. It is bomb. I know they're a little bit pricey, but it is so, so good, and I love the Smashbox primers. They're all really good. The only one I can't use is the regular photo finish because it breaks me out, but this one, so, so good. The last face product it's a little dirty because I just used it, but this is the Maybelline Blending Sponge. This recently came out a couple months ago, and I found it at Walmart. I think my friend that works for Maybelline, she said they weren't even supposed to be out yet, but I found it at my Walmart before. This is so good. I love the shape of it. It is big enough to do my face like so fast. And usually I won't like big sponges like this, but it's so weird because I recently used a beauty blender the other day, like an original beauty blender, and I feel like I can't even use it anymore. This is like my favorite sponge ever. I love the pointed tip. It's really easy to get like in the inner corner. The big like bottom part of it just makes putting on a foundation so fast, and it's so soft. It's so good, and I think it's only like $6. It's bomb. I highly recommend it. So now I'm going to be talking about my favorite eye products from this year, including like eyeshadow palettes, and all that good stuff. So I feel like when it comes to like the palettes and everything, I feel like none of these will be a surprise to you guys. But I think my favorite palette, I have two. I narrowed it down to two of my favorite palettes that I think I used the most and loved the most this year. And the first one, please don't judge me on how ugly and dirty this looks, but this is the Colourpop Yes Please palette. Before I get into the palette, I also want to mention something really quick. I'm pretty sure that Colourpop launched their pressed shadows this year. I looked back on my order history and I ordered the pressed shadows in the beginning of January, so I'm pretty sure they came out this year. I'm almost positive they did. I'm pretty sure I ordered them like when they launched. So I just want to mention all of the Colourpop pressed eyeshadows really quick. They were definitely my favorite eyeshadows all year. I really feel like I didn't use much else at all. They have so easily become my favorite eyeshadow formula. I love them so much, so shout out to Colourpop for launching like the best cheap eyeshadows of all time. They're great. But then they recently came out with palettes and everything, like probably in the middle of the year. I think I love all of their palettes. There's not one palette that I don't like, but I'm just going to narrow it down to the Yes Please palette because I use this eyeshadow palette to death. Just kind of zoom you guys in a little bit to see how dirty this thing really is. I use this palette so much. I use at least one shade in here every single day. It is just like my go-to palette if I don't really know what else to use. This is what I reach for. You cannot beat the quality of it, the price of it. It is just so good, and I definitely think that this was my most used palette all year. Which brings me to my next one, totally opposite from that one. This one was a little bit more expensive, a lot more expensive actually, but I think this is like the best palette that I tried all year because I'm pretty sure like this shook everyone. And this is the Sephora Pro Editorial palette. The quality of these eyeshadows are so good. Like, I was so shook when I tried these the first time. This is what the palette looks like. I used this so much. I definitely ventured out. I tried a lot of colorful looks this year, and when I got this was like heaven for me. This has such pretty different colors in here, and I've never seen a palette, I don't know, like the colors in here are just so good. The quality of them is amazing. They blend out like a dream. I know this was like $69 or something like that, but oh my god, it is so worth every single penny. The purples in here are so good. I loved the green, like, ugh. I love this palette so much, and I definitely think this was probably my favorite palette that I tried all year. Even though I loved this one, I just like, the feelings that this palette gave me was just like unreal, and I love this palette so much. Like, it is great, and the quality of it is great. Even like this feels really nice. Like, Sephora, you killed it with this palette. I think this was my favorite palette all year long. Even though I only got it like probably in July, I think. I have used it so much ever since. Next eye product, this was actually a new discovery for me, but I had to include it in here anyway because I love it so much, and ever since I got it, I used it so much. And this is the Urban Decay Relish eyeshadow. I had been looking for an eyeshadow this color for so long, and I can't believe I spent $19 on a single eyeshadow. Literally, who am I? But this eyeshadow is so good. I love to just throw this all over my eye, and I wanted to include this in here as well because I love to do this combination together, but I also love this eyeliner alone. This is the Urban Decay Alkaline liner. This launched with like the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette and stuff. They sent it over with that palette, and I like didn't even use it until recently. I use it all the time. I have it on my waterline right now, and it just like adds a little something. I don't like using black liner in my waterline, so this is what I use instead. It's like a very dark plummy red. I don't know, it's so different. I never see eyeliners this color, and it's so pretty, and these two were definitely like a combo that I've been using for the past couple months, and I had to include it in my 2017 favorites because I feel like I can't live without these two products now. This product is an eyebrow product, and I got this product in a BoxyCharm, I believe. I don't remember exactly what month it came in it, but I definitely got it this year, and this is the TheBrowGal Convertible Brow Powder number 2. It comes with 3 shades in here. I always use the dark one, and like on natural days I'll use the middle one. But this is like the best brow powder I've ever used. I'm so happy. So that's why I love BoxyCharm, because yeah, you get to try out a bunch of products, but there's always that one product. There's always that one product in BoxyCharm that will like change your life, and this was one of those products for me. I love this so much. I cannot live without it. I use it pretty much every single day, and I barely have made even a dent in it. And I've had it for like probably, I know it came early on in the year in BoxyCharm, so there's a lot of product in here. This is so bomb, and I love this for my eyebrows. It's great. The last 2 products are going to be eyelashes. I like to stick with one lash for a while, and then I like never change it. But I definitely think the lashes that I used the most this year were the pure Bombshell lashes. I just feel like I use these all the time. They're like the perfect shape for my eye. They're like not too dramatic. They're not like too natural. Like, they're just the perfect lash. I don't have them on right now because honestly, I didn't know I had another pair. I just found them right now. But this is what they look like. I wear them all the time. They're just like flared out, wispy, but like also still full. I don't know, they're great. I love them. They're super affordable. Like, they're not very expensive at all, I don't believe. And also I have a discount code with Pure. So you can get like 20% off of them, but I know they have them at Ulta too. That brings me to the next lashes. Ty in Los Angeles came out with their lashes this year. They first came out with their mink lashes, and then she came out with the synthetic ones, and I love both lines so much. I love all of the lashes from Time. I tried all of them, and they're all fantastic. I highly recommend them. My favorite ones right now are the synthetic ones and the style Ghost. I love them, but I want to just include the entire like line of lashes as a whole in my favorites because I definitely used a lot of them since they launched, and I love them so much, and I highly recommend them. They are fantastic. Very bomb. The last little category here is going to be lips, and you guys know I love lip products so much, so narrowing it down has been so hard. The first ones that I think I'm going to talk about, so again, Ciate products do not get talked about enough. I love Ciate as a brand as a whole so much, but like their lip products are definitely like my favorite formula. And I had already tried their lip products last year. They had like a line of them already, but this year they came out with like a neutrals collection. Bitch. When they sent them to me, I literally died because they were like all my favorite colors and tones. But definitely these three I wore so much, and these are the Ciate Liquid Velvets in the shades Oh Honey, Secrets, and Dazed. These three I wore so much this year. In particular, Secrets though, I wore this one so much. This one is fucked up. Like, can we just talk about it? It literally melted and exploded, but it's still, you know, still good. I still use it. It's a little wonky, but it's fine, you know. Let me show you what it's supposed to look like, you know, just straight up and down, and this is what this one looks like. You can see it's all fucked up. But Oh Honey and Secrets definitely were my favorite colors all year long. I wore Oh Honey pretty much every single day, like when I don't really wear that much makeup and I just want to throw like a lipstick on, this is what I wear. But when I have like a full face, this bitch is what I wear all the time. It even like like some of the writing has come off because I use these ones so much. I literally, like, these have been through hell and back. Secrets lasted through Coachella pretty much all day. Like, it was wild. But these three, so good. I highly recommend you guys try the Ciate Liquid Velvets. They're so bomb. Next one is my favorite lip combo that I wore so much this year. So much that I actually don't even know where the lip liner is, but I'm substituting another one in it. But this is the, well, which one? I used both of them. So the 951 lip liner that I Love Sarai and Colourpop did a collab with, but also the curvy lip liner. Both of them are really good lip liners. I love them both. I can't find 951 for the life of me. It's literally gone. I probably need to buy another one. But curvii is also what I use all the time in combination with Aquarius, which is Kathleen Light's and Colourpop's collab together. The gloss is like the best gloss ever. Ever. The perfect gloss that goes with like any look. I love this combination together. Recently her new gloss, which is Moonchild, has kind of replaced this one, but this one is like my ride or die gloss. If I ever just want to throw a gloss on, it's this one. This little combo right here is like my life. Kathleen just makes the best lip products. She really does. I love Kathleen. She's my girl. But damn, does she know how to make good lip products. Next one is a gloss that I also wore, I feel like, all year. This is like my, probably, I don't know, this one and Aquarius are both like my go-tos. I'm actually going to reapply it right now because that's what I'm wearing. This is the Pure gloss in the shade Squad. I love this gloss. I don't need a lip liner for this gloss. This is something I can literally just throw on, be out the door. It's so good. I love it so much. It has like little sparkles in it, but it doesn't really like, it's not like chunky glitter, you know? It's just like the perfect like warm tone kind of gloss. It's a little sticky, but it's not anything like unbearable. I actually find that it makes it last longer on my lips since it is a little bit sticky. It's so comfortable. They smell so good. I love Pure's glosses so much, but this one in particular, I love it. I love it. I love that it's so small that I can just like throw it in like my backpack. Like I could just put it in my pocket. I just haven't tried the Pure glosses, in particular this one right here. Please try it. It's so good. And I definitely think I wore that gloss so much this year. And then the last lip products that I'm actually going to be talking about are another product from Time. So Time also launched liquid lips this year, and I love them. So first, Ashley, she's the owner of Time Los Angeles, she's also my friend. She had launched like a cool spectrum or cool tone nudes, and my favorite one from that launch was Hangry. It's like a very cool tone, taupey purple. It's so different, and I love the formula of the Time ones. Like just one swipe and that's good. You don't need to keep going over it or anything, and it's really comfortable. After that, she launched her fall liquid lipsticks, texted us in a group message like the lipsticks that she was launching, and I literally just lost it. I was like, holy crap, I'm so ready. So she launched her fall liquid lips, and these ones were my favorites, which were Foliage, Velvet Rouge, and Crimson. Also Wine Country. Where is it? Wine Country. They're just so good. These are, okay, let me just show you the whole line. These were the lipsticks that she launched. I love Crimson so much. It's like the perfect berry red. I had been looking for like the perfect berry red that doesn't turn like too dark or brown. I find that a lot with like dark red berries. They kind of almost look brown after a while. But this one stays like a true berry red. Perfect for like this time of year. It was so good. Also, Foliage is like my shit. You guys know I love me some orangey terracottas. So she really killed it with that line. But yeah, those were pretty much everything. I try to narrow it down as much as possible. I feel like this video is going to be so long. But yeah, even the lip products was definitely the hardest part to narrow down, I feel like. Okay guys, so those are my favorite products of 2017. Definitely narrowing down products is so hard for me because I feel like there's so many products that I loved this year, but those are definitely like the products that stood out to me the most. That's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for sticking with me this year. Like I said earlier, I could never thank you guys enough for all of your constant support. You guys are seriously the best. I truly feel like I have the best subscribers and supporters in the entire world. You guys are always like just so kind and so sweet and so caring. So yeah, thank you guys for sticking around this year. Definitely felt like there's a lot of ups and downs. Just like in my personal life, it was definitely like a very tough year, but definitely like your guys' comments and just tweets and Snapchats and DMs and everything really just keep me going all the time. And I could, like I said, I'm so grateful for you guys so much. So yeah, anyways, I hope you guys have a wonderful and safe New Year's, and I can't wait to see what 2018 has in store for all of us. I'm very excited. I'm hoping 2018 will be a good year. So yeah, that's it guys. I can't believe I'm making my last video of the year. This is so wild. I like almost feel emotional. Like I almost want to cry, but then I also like don't, because it's not that serious. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for sticking around and being the best. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in 2018. Bye. I forgot to mention my actual favorite thing of 2017. Actually, this was like my favorite thing of 2016. And she's my favorite thing in the entire world. You are my favorite thing of 2017. She just woke up. She's been asleep the whole time I was filming in here. You got so much love in 2017. Say goodbye. Say bye. Bye.